Hey, what's up? I'm here to talk about the NBA Finals, and I'm about to talk about like this game or whatnot. Man, boy, this game was crazy for the Spurs. They was just it seemed like I don't know who the hell got in the Spurs mind or something in the first half, but they was going nuts in the first half. Then the second half came, they kind of slowed down, especially in the third quarter. They was real stagnant in the third quarter. They scored what 15 points in the third quarter. I mean, yeah, the player of the game was Kawhi Leonard. Kawhi Leonard, he had 29 points, his career high and playoff high. Um, he scored. I mean, he shot for 10 or 13. He shot 76% from the field, and he did pretty good. Tony Parker, he shot 4 of 10 from the field, 6 of 6 from the free throw line. So that gives you, I guess 4 field, 4 of 10. Okay, he only made what 6 shots? No, he made 8. He made 8 points. 8 points. My bad. 8 points on his own. In the free throw line, he had 6 points from the free throw line. So he had a total of, I'm trying to calculate this, 8 plus 6 is 14. So yeah, he had 14 points. Yeah, in this game, he wasn't really that big of a deal. Tony Parker missed a bunch of threes in this game. He had 1 3. He ain't had a good shooting night, to be honest with you. This wasn't the best Tony Parker night out there. Tim Duncan was doing this thing, getting the boards and shit. You know, he was doing his thing and whatnot. And shoot, I think Tim Duncan had 14 points. He had 14 points in this game. Sure, I don't remember. I think what was the shooting percentage? 4 of 7, 4 of 8. I think it was 4 of 7. And yeah, Ginobili, he was hitting them threes early in the game. You know, going in. He was going in. So 4. Actually, he went 4 of 8. He went 4 of 8. He shot 50%. Yeah. Then you had really, it was just tonight it was just the Kawhi Leonard and Danny Green show. That's all it was. Danny Green was going in. Shoot, he was going in all night. Dog, it's something in my eye, man. Man, God, he was going in. Man, I think he had what 15 points or something like that. Yeah. You know what? Yeah, he did have 15. I think, yeah, 15 points. He had 15 points in this game. I'm thinking about what the stats is like. Yeah, my bad. He had 15 points. Manu had 15 points. But it was just really them two doing all the work, especially Kawhi Leonard. They were just going in. Then the Heat side of the ball, this got to be the most quiet LeBron scoring performance of his career. Well, at least in the playoffs. He had 22 points. Well, that ain't a lot for him, but he had the most quiet 22 points I ever seen LeBron ever had. The most quietest 22 points ever. Like, you could bet half the time when he was on the court, sometimes you don't even notice he be on the court sometimes. Like, tonight anyway. Like, it just seemed like he wasn't there sometimes. I don't know. But he was. He was playing most of the minutes. He just had a quiet game. You know? 22 points. I think he shot what? Shit. 6 or 10 or something? 6 or 10. I believe it was 6 or 10. Let me look it up. No, he shot 9 of 14, my bad. He shot 9 of 14 in this game. Yeah, 9 of 14. I had to pull it up. I wasn't looking at it first. Now I pulled it up so I can see exactly what it says. He put up 9 of 14. He had a pretty decent game. It wasn't the best game he ever had, but it was a quiet, nice performance for him. Dwayne Wade had 22 points as well. Shot the same. It wasn't really, the Heat wasn't really doing anything. Rashard Lewis had 14 points. Ray Allen had 11 points. Norris Cole had 8 points. They were just going. I mean, the Heat, they scored 25 points in like 3 quarters. Then the fourth quarter, they only scored 17. So they ain't had a. The Heat, they had a okay game, but the Spurs, they on the offensive side of the ball was just too much for them to handle. The Spurs busted the game wide open from the beginning, and this time LeBron did not get a cramp. So yeah, that was a nice performance. Yeah, that's all I got to say about this game, though. It was just that offensive performance from the Spurs in the first half. Well, in the game in general, especially the first half, it was amazing, though. 41 points in the first quarter. Then the second quarter, they scored 30. They scored a total of 71 points in that first half. They was going crazy. Man, the shooting percentage was up the roof, right? I was like, dang, Kawhi Leonard was just hitting threes left and right. Then you had Ginobili hitting threes. Tony Parker, he made 1 3 in this game, 1 3, but that was towards the end of the game. But yeah, the Spurs went in, though. I give them credit where credit is due. Even though you know what I think about the NBA Finals, you already know this. I'm not changing my mind. And if you look at my videos before, you know what I'm talking about. I'm not about to go into that. But yeah, that's all I gotta say about this. I'll be up here with another video very soon talking about, well, it's gonna be another video about my team. So I'm gonna be back up here very shortly. So I'm about to be out of here for a minute. Peace. I promise I'll be back up here very shortly. I'm not playing. I'll be back up here tonight. I promise. Alright, peace.